boys and girls, welcome back to Assembly. Today we're going to meet Jason. Jason is a school patrol officer. Those people you see, I used to call them the lollipop people, with a yellow coat, with a hat and a stop sign that make sure the children can cross over safely. Let's sing a wee song, Stop the Traffic and Let the Children Cross By. Stop
And let me tell you
what the Lord has done for me. Stop and let me tell you of the Christ of Calvary. He forgave my sins and He saved my soul. He cleansed my heart and He made me whole. So stop and let me tell you what the Lord has done for me. Stop and let me tell you what the Lord has done for me. Stop and let me tell you of the Christ of Calvary. He forgave my sins and He saved my soul.
He cleansed my heart and He made me whole.
So stop and let me tell you what the Lord has done for me. Brilliant. Let's go and visit Jason now as he makes sure that children can cross the road safely to get their bus, to get their car, and we'll visit Jason. Here we go. Good day, boys and girls. We are with Jason. Jason, say hello to the children.
Hello, boys and girls.
Jason, when I went to school,
Yes.
you were a lollipop man, a lollipop person.
Yes.
What's the official title?
It is the School Crossing Patrol Officer.
Could you say it quickly?
No,
Why do you do what you do? Can children not just run across the road?
no. Now, it's quite a dangerous road. There's quite a straight road. There's another high school down at the bottom, and cars come across quite fast. So the children have to take care when they're crossing the road, so a car doesn't knock them down.
I remember as a wee boy, I had to stop, look and listen.
Yes.
Has that changed?
Tufty Club's long gone. From the 70s, but
Yes.
I remember
remember?
that. I remember that, but that's not so much on the go. We do have wee talks to them and get them to stand on the pavement until I get to the middle of the road and then call them.
So they just can't
So
run across if
They
you're
can't
there?
run across. No,
Yeah.
no, definitely
For their own
not.
safety.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So they get to school safe.
Jason, do children generally are they road traffic aware, or do they just oblivious to cars?
It's a bit of a mix. Some of them would be very good. They'd come along and they'd stand and they'd stop and they would look themselves, and some of them you would have to watch them. They could run out on you.
Are
yeah.
older brother and sisters good with their little siblings?
Yeah, most of them are
They're
very
trained to
good
do
now.
that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
They all look out for each other.
And the cars, are you the car's favourite person?
Probably not. If
People
they're in a
wear,
rush.
cars don't like red coats, do they like
Yeah.
yellow coats?
Some of them wave, a lot of them wave, and a lot of them are neighbours of mine. But some of them, if they're in a rush, they don't like to stop. But generally, they respect that
The reason
you're
they're
helping the
stopping.
children to
Yeah.
cross the road.
And do you have to wait? Do you have to tell the children to stop, or they notice to wait till you?
Most, when they've done it a few times, they know. But sometimes you have to know. Sort of, you wait there a wee moment.
And the children realise you're there for their safety.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every child that crosses thanks you and says
they're-
thank you for helping me cross the road.
They're
and
generally mannerly.
very, very mannerly. Yeah.
Is that a
Especially
County
in
Armagh
I
thing?
think that's a Market Hill.
A Market-
Exclusive to Market Hill. But in school they're taught good manners and respect for everybody.
Yeah.
So that's a good ethos. For
But as a wee
cross.
child, I was taught the first words are please and thank
Yeah.
you. That
Yeah.
hasn't changed. That's still
It
important.
hasn't. No, it's still very important.
Yeah. Are children nowadays generally thankful and appreciate?
A bit of a mix again. Some
Yeah.
of them would forget, but you can remind them. But most people, yeah, they're pretty thankful for what you get them. Yeah.
Jason, are you a Christian crossroad patrol inspector?
Yes, I am a Christian.
Is that
yeah.
important in your job?
It's very important. Every day I pray to God to keep me safe, keep the children safe crossing the road, and to speak to their hearts that they would get to know Jesus as well.
Is
So
it-
it is-
But can children understand that?
They can do, yes. As a child, you can become a Christian and ask Jesus into your heart. I, as a very young child, At a children's meeting, asked Jesus into my heart.
And he hasn't left you.
He hasn't, no. He's never let me down. I've let him down many times.
How do you
Jesus
keep
never
in
let
touch
me
with
down.
God? How do you communicate with
You
God?
pray and read your Bible.
And is that real?
It is, yeah.
Yeah. And why do you have to read the Bible?
You read that's God's way of speaking back to you. I've had verses and they come and they're speaking right to my heart. And I might have read them before, the passage of scripture before, and it doesn't speak to you the same. But I've had things and you've went, wow, that's just perfect for me.
Is that what I mean? It's a living book? Is that what it means?
It is, yeah.
And Jason, do you only pray to God when things are tough, or do you pray every day?
You pray every day because you don't know what you're going to face. You could get up feeling great, and I have done it where I've rushed ahead and forgot, and you face your trials then. So you need to prepare yourself
Yeah.
for
A wee bit like brushing your teeth in the morning. If you
Yeah.
forget, as the day goes on, you'll be conscious of it.
Yeah.
But then you can equally, so children learning to read the Bible is an important book for them to read.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
It is, yeah.
And you said, Lord, to keep you safe, even as a big grown adult man,
Yes.
do you still pray, Lord, keep me safe today?
Yeah, things can happen, you just don't know what's round the corner.
Yeah.
So you don't. So I cycle my bicycle into work, and sometimes, yeah, you appreciate, God's looking out for you.
When you're riding the bike, do you wear that hat?
I wear a different hat, a much harder hat.
In case you fall off?
If I fall off, whatever's in there will be a wee bit protected.
And I'm interested, how do you stop cars, Jason? Do you have to put your hand up like a
Well,
policeman?
what we'll do is, so we've got a couple of manoeuvres.
Yes.
So this one, if you were a child coming up, you just got off the bus, that would signal to you, you wait behind my lollipop. That there's we're not ready to go yet. So whenever I'd see a car, it goes up into the air, and then the cars coming down either way can see,
Yes.
and then we'll put it across and walk across the road.
The children have to wait till you get to the middle of the road?
Once I get to the middle of the road, I put the lollipop down and put this arm out like that. So that signals to them that, and I usually say to them, right, that's you.
And do you give the children a lollipop for being good road crossers?
No.
No. I thought you were...
I've ate them all myself.
Jason, do you have a favourite Bible verse as a
I
Christian?
do, yes. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future, in Jeremiah 29 verse 11.
And why is that your favourite verse?
I felt that God was speaking to me through this verse, and I've stepped out in faith in various different things, and I know God will always have me, that He'll always protect me, He's plans for me, that I don't need to make my own plans, that God has a better plan, and if I go along with that, I'm going to be prospered, and I feel that every day.
But prosper just doesn't mean financially, Jason.
No, it means just in good health. Health's more important than
Wealth.
finances.
Yeah.
Because if you didn't have your health, your finances would be no good to you.
Yeah.
So I just feel God's hand on me and His blessing in things that I do on a daily basis.
But becoming a Christian when you're younger, Jason, it helps children avoid a lot of potholes in their lives later on.
yeah, well, you can still hit those potholes, as I well know, but God will always help you through. God will always be there for you.
And if as a child watching, they said, when I grow up, I'd love to be a lollipop person. Would you
Yes.
encourage that career?
Oh yes, it's fantastic. Good fun,
Fresh air?
fresh air, sunshine whenever it's sunny.
And do you find it natural to smile, or do you have to try hard?
It depends.
When you
Some
see
mornings.
when you see children in the morning, you can be the first person to see.
Oh yes. No, I love seeing the children getting off the bus, and some of them are really happy, some of them are not so happy. But sometimes you can put a smile on their face and you can have a bit of fun.
Yeah. You don't want to look like a grumpy bear.
No, you don't want to greet the first person you see going to school. You don't want to be grumpy.
And are the teachers always happy first thing in the morning?
Oh, always.
But why are they more happy when they're going home again? Maybe they're not, maybe it's just
Yeah,
thinking.
no, well, most people are. I think everybody, including the children, are happier going
home
home.
time.
Yeah, even though you have a bit of homework to do, but
Yeah. Jason, I really appreciate
Yeah.
spending the time just
Thanks
to
for
tell.
coming,
I
Paul.
often wondered the life of a lollipop person, what
Yeah.
it's like. You get the fresh air,
oh yes.
it's good. What
Yeah.
if it's raining?
Well, you've got your waterproof trousers and a big coat, and
But
your
rain,
hat.
hail or snow, you're here.
Rain, hail and snow. It's more important in the rain because more people come to
Do-
you in the rain.
Do you ever get a present or an Easter egg at Christmas time or Easter time?
Yes.
Are you allowed to take them?
Yes.
Are you actually?
Yes, yes. I hope so.
Yes, that's good. So if I know if I'm afraid
Yes.
to cross the road, I'll look out for you. You need to help
Do
me.
that. Yeah, no
Good
problem.
man. Okay, thank you, Jason.
All right,
Say
well,
bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye. Bye, boys and girls.
Jason, thanks so much for keeping the children safe. And boys and girls, always, I remember as a child in primary school always to stop, look and listen. Nowadays, lots of cars are electric. Means you don't hear them, so it's even more important you stop and you look left, right, as well as listening as well. Deep and wide, thank you, Jason, again. Lovely to hear you and for you to explain to us what you do and the importance of doing what you do. Deep and wide. Action!
Deep and wide, there's a fountain flowing deep and wide. Deep and wide, there's a fountain flowing deep and wide. Wide and deep, there's a fountain flowing wide and deep. Wide and deep, there's a fountain flowing wide and deep. Deep and there's a fountain flowing deep and there's a fountain flowing deep and there's a fountain flowing there's a fountain flowing
Here we go!
deep and wide. There's a fountain flowing deep and wide. Deep and wide. There's a fountain flowing deep and wide.
Lovely song, Deep and Wide, an old favourite for many, many people. That's all for today. Remember to stop, look and listen. Say it again. Stop, look and listen. Thank you, Jason. Bye-bye.
Yeah, 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 yeah.